Today is Thursday, so I'm working at the studio on Thursdays now. Things have changed. Hey y'all, good morning. I just got up. I'm having such a hard time opening my eyes. I have to teach this morning. I know I was there yesterday, but I have to teach today as well. But I am so tired of I've been having a hard time getting up this morning anyway. About to get up and head to the studio. I just finished teaching my pole class. I had 2 students today. I had 2 students last night. In my morning classes, it's usually like 1 student, but I think there's gonna be 2 students that I'm gonna be teaching moving forward, and they're gonna be like consistent. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
Jump scare.
Anyway, I also just finished playing with the Lyra. There's a lot of changes that are going on in the New Year's. Pretty much what this vlog is going to be about. Obviously, it's pole lifestyle. Specifically, it is going to be a productive vlog, as well as it's hair care day. So Fridays, I make my hair care days. So I moisturized my hair last week, but now this is the week for me to take care of my hair. It looks dry, or frizzy, I should say, and I have a lot of product in my hair. Anyway, Friday is hair care day. If you are new here,
welcome.
Just tuning in, I have been taking a break from Instagram. TikTok's about to leave us. It is January 17th. Anyway, with that being said, what I'm going to be doing today when it comes to my Instagram, I am going to be archiving a lot of my stuff on Instagram because I just have a different vision for myself. I'm going in a different direction. I'm making 1 post for this year of 2025 and then just being off of Instagram for, I'm planning on going 3 months, maybe 6 months, or a year, I don't know, but I just feel this desire to be off of Instagram and just focus here. Sunday is Reset Sunday, so we are going to be working on budgeting, scheduling, using Notion specifically. I will talk more on Notion this Sunday. It has helped organize my life so very much. So actually, before I leave the studio, I'm actually going to reset it because, you know, the lyrics and stuff like that, I didn't take down yesterday because of my class. So anyway, I'm going to reset the studio.
Just needed someone I could vibe with. I just needed someone to get out with.
This artist is fire. Okay, one of my favorite artists right now. I feel like I've been listening to a lot of underrated artists, and like this dude only has like 100K monthly listeners. Mind you, I've been listening to this artist since like 2017. Anyway, y'all need to go check this motherfucker out. Like, go check him out. Check out his music. Vibe with Addy. My favorite all-time song from this dude is Curfew. Hold on. This song is my shit. So I just got home. I'm wearing my blanket. Isn't it cute? I got it for Christmas. I'm actually going to get in the sauna today. Now that I'm teaching Thursdays and Friday, I usually would like go to the sauna kind of in between the week. Right now, what I'm going to do is work on some editing on my phone before I download Instagram. So I have a couple ideas of like editing that I want to do, just to give y'all a little. Let me take y'all back for a second. So for anyone that's been following me on Instagram for quite some time, since like 2020,
I love you.
comment down below that's been here since the beginning of this journey. So back in the day, okay, back in the day when I was like posting on Instagram, I was like 24, 25. And during that period in that era, all the way up to, I want to say like 2022, I was posting content so much to the point where like I was really, really raw. I wouldn't even just say vulnerable. I was raw, and I was like posting like so much. It was, that period of time was like chaotic in the best way to put it. I was just chaotic, posting whatever I wanted, literally, but good times. But with that, through the journey of Instagram, I realized now I'm 30 years old. I have to be more, it's not even that I have to be, I want to be more intentional with what I post on the internet specifically. So if you were following me on Instagram 2020, 21, you seen the chaos theory planet. Like, I really don't understand some of y'all motherfuckers. Like, it's weird here. I hate it here. Anyway, but with that being said, everything makes fucking sense now. What are you mad for? Because a girl's praying online because she's better than you? Is that what it is? Just say you're gay and you want to suck. Even when I be looking rough, I'm still a bad bitch. But when I put myself together, you can't tell me motherfucking shit. And y'all are telling on yourselves at this point in time. Like, shut the fuck up. Just say you don't like women and you want to ride a dick. Just say that. You seen it. I was posting so much stuff. It was crazy. Best time, I will admit. But anyway, with that being said, I want to be more intentional. I want to be intentional with the content that I post and even how it looks and all that stuff and more. But to be honest, when I think back to the beginning of like growing on Instagram, that I feel like is what people really connected to. I feel like on here I can be authentically myself and bring that little chaos theory. I don't know why I'm saying chaos theory, but bringing a little bit of that chaos, or I wouldn't say chaos.
Stop the cap.
We're all a little chaotic at times. I feel like just being my authentic self, but still being very like aware, you know what I'm saying, of like what I'm saying and what I'm sharing and stuff like that, but still being my true authentic self. I want to sit here and say, like, in your 20s, like, be chaotic, be chaos theory, like, just be insane, but not too insane. Tone it down when people start being like, hey, cool your jets. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Be you. And that was the thing during that time of 2020, 2021, 2022. I was completely myself and I enjoyed that period. But now that I feel like I'm in my 30s, and I have heard this, like, when you get into your 30s, you kind of like don't have the energy of your 20s. And I think that is true to a huge extent. I still have a lot of energy, but I feel like now that I'm 30, I'm just like kind of like, all right, tone it, not even tone it down, just kind of like you have to put it in certain areas. Like, I can't be like this all the time. It's just like in spurts, you know, and kind of conserving my energy in the best way to put it. I think that's really what it is. It's like conserving my energy, but knowing the time when it is for me to kind of be like out there, you know, if I want to be, but at the same time, still being very intentional and aware of what I'm doing, what I'm saying, and all that and more. So anyway, that's a long segue into literally just about to go into editing and what I post on Instagram. So I just finished making my lunch. It's around like 2 o'clock. So what I made is like cream of wheat with some spinach, and I made tuna steak. One, cream of wheat is like very light for my stomach, and I know I have kind of talked about like I have stomach problems and my stomach has kind of been up and down for the last couple of months. So I'm being very intentional with what I eat and what I intake as well. Also, one of the things that I've noticed that has been helping my stomach a lot, I ate pizza, cheese. We don't go together, you know? We don't go together that well. So what I did to make it easier for my stomach is I drank some mint tea. I also have a detox tea that I've been using as well. But I notice when I eat and then I intake some tea, my stomach is able to like kind of take those foods. I bought these like probiotic pills. I don't think it was really working with my body. It was kind of, I don't even know if it was really doing anything. I just stopped taking them because I just kind of felt, I'm not a pill taker anyway, but I just didn't really like how my body was feeling. So I stopped taking those. I need to go get the gummies that I have been using because I think it's from Oli. I think that's how you say it, or Ali. And they have these multi-probiotic gummies that are fantastic. But anyway, drinking tea with my food seems to help my stomach a lot with digestion. So if you are someone that may have some stomach issues, or overall, if you want your stomach to be on flat, so this is what my stomach is looking like currently. It's flat, I would say. But with that being said, I've noticed when like drinking tea with my food has helped with my digestion. And again, we're on our natural BBO journey. So we're really intentional about the foods that we're intaking and doing the best of our abilities to really eat healthy. That's what I'm eating for lunch right now. I actually just finished editing some videos, or one video for my Instagram. So I'm gonna eat my food and probably like just continue on editing. I don't know if you ever heard of Pluto TV, but it is literally free. There's all of these different stations that they have. They have the 90s kids one that I was watching where it was Eliza Thornberry. So if you have Roku TV, it should be there, Pluto TV. They have Nickelodeon stations on Pluto TV. And again, it's completely free. So when the screen comes up, it will say like sign up or not now. I always click just not now and just like scrolling through and whatnot. They do actually have a Crunchyroll station. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So this is like Pluto's like guide. So I just saved like a whole bunch of stuff on my station, but they literally have a Crunchyroll network. Literally, I just put this on in the background, and I have been finding a whole bunch of animes that I have not seen from watching this station on Pluto. Because I've been watching Pluto TV with like Crunchyroll, I came across this anime. So this anime I came across watching Crunchyroll, and oh my god, it is so good. It starts off really cute. It's about like robots and stuff. It's very like science fiction. I love science fiction. I love technology. Yeah, I only have 2 episodes left, and it's taken a turn, which is so crazy. So the thing about this anime too, it's not just like sci-fi and like robot. There is like actual like ghosts that are in technology, which is so crazy. Anyway, check it out if you're interested in like sci-fi as well as like supernatural things. If you're into like tech and supernatural things, it has a mix of that. So that's one of my favorite animes right now that I'm currently watching. I know I have talked about Dan to Dan. Another one is Blue Lock. I really love Blue Lock, and if you did not know, there is a new season of Blue Lock that has come out. So I've been watching Blue Lock. It's really good. What else have I been watching? Let's see. So one of my friends just put me onto like this anime. I just finished watching Cyberpunk, which is an anime that's on Netflix. It's only 10 episodes, and I think it's one of the most animes that I have ever watched in my whole entire life. If you want nightmares and you want to cry at the same time, definitely check out Cyberpunk. The main character is a Hispanic boy. It's really different, it's insane, and it's actually quite sad. The art is really dope, but again, it's very effed up. It gave me nightmares, I'm not gonna lie, but also making me cry. This one, my friend put me on. He said this is like another one that's like up. 2 episodes in, I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna see. It is an older anime from like 2004, and I love like older animes. So I'm gonna share one more with you guys. So another one that I've been rewatching, I watched this when I was a little kid. When I say little, I mean like probably like 11, 12 years old, 14 years old, is Chrono Crusade. I love Chrono Crusade. If you have not seen this is like definitely 2006 era. It's more of the early 2000s era. If you like anime that's kind of like demons in it, but as well as like the girl that's in the image, she's a nun, and it's just a really cool concept. But this is like one of my first earliest like animes that I watched when I was a kid. Definitely recommend it. I had a huge crush on Chrono, like the demon boy. Oh my god. I had such a huge crush on him. But anyway, these are the animes that I've currently am watching. Definitely check them out if you are into anime. If you're not, I definitely recommend checking out some of them. So I downloaded Instagram, so this is pretty much what I am doing right now. So I'm coming up to this corner and like literally clicking archive. So pretty much everything that's on my platform, I'm gonna be archiving a lot of this. I probably will only have like 3 up here, and then that's it. So this image, I'm just gonna like unpin. So I'm gonna have one here, there, and then a new post, and it's only going to be like those 3, and that's it on my Instagram account. This is my Instagram account if you want to come and follow me on my Instagram, but I am taking a break for now. So I just finished posting on my Instagram. I pretty much just posted. I got a couple of comments while I was posting, and I immediately like deleted the app once again. So point blank period, it was more of like just hi, bye, a little update before I continue my journey off the app. So one of the biggest things I have talked about on Instagram specifically, and maybe a little bit on here, one of the things that really kind of makes my ass itch is, and I want to make this clear, nobody's forced to follow you, you know what I mean? And it's not anything personal, and I understand that. The internet and social media has changed so much since, I want to say 2010. It's just very different. And what kind of is irritating to me is like, when you go through change is inevitable, and like when people conform to one thing about you and you start to change, people unfollow. But again, nobody is forced to follow you, but I think it's kind of just annoying to an extent where it's like I'm changing and people are like, I don't like your change, I don't like that you're changing, or whatever the case is. But again, it's not personal. Nobody's forced to follow you, or whatever the case is. But I feel like over here, because I'm new over here, I'm establishing myself in a different way. Pretty much what's funny enough, when I think back of 2020, when I started my pole journey, like I was expressing earlier, I pretty much did this thing where I was like, hey, if you don't want to follow me, unfollow me. And I lost a lot of followers. I kind of am like in this instance again, where I'm like, unfollow me. If you do not want to see change, unfollow me. Because what happened is, when I lost so many followers back then, I think I had 500 followers, and then I went down to like 300. I was kind of like offended at first, but I was like, you know what? I would rather not have people that do not want to engage with my content, that do not want to see me, or whatever the case is, like to just unfollow me. So I pretty much said that same thing. Like, if you don't want to see change, follow me, because my content when I come back is going to be different. So I don't care. It's not that serious. I think that's the biggest thing that I also am realizing too, is it's not that serious. My phone just fell. What the fuck? Oh, my cousin just hit me up. But anyway, I'm gonna go to do my sauna routine. What I am going to do before I get into the sauna is I'm going to add castor oil. It's not Jamaican castor oil, it's just castor oil, like pure castor oil. I just filled it up. So this is what I'm gonna do when it comes to the castor oil. So I'm gonna like rub it here. The back of my leg, it has been hurting for the last couple of months. So I'm definitely going to make sure I put it on the back of my leg. Okay. So pretty much any area on my body that like hurts, I'm gonna put the castor oil on. Now I will let y'all know, castor oil is very sticky. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my belly button. Okay, so now we are going to head into the sauna. So this is after the first session. I'm taking a 5-minute break. I'm gonna put this in my belly button and I'm going to lay it down. The last time that I did this, I realized that I started tasting the castor oil, because this is where our umbilical cord was when we were in our mom's tummy, and you can still use it apparently. So I'm going to be putting that in my belly button. And as I'm in the sauna, I'm going to lay down for the second half.
Oh my God.
If you're interested in like wanting to do like the belly, I don't know if it's like the belly button like detox, I guess. Like do it by like laying in your bed and putting like a heating pad over it. I know that helps a lot. Good to shock the body. But I think the pool might be cooler now, but let's see. Oh, that's freezing. I knew I was gonna hate this. I gotta do it. Yes, my God, it's oh my God, it's ice cold. It's so cold. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, it was good for the body. So I'm currently making my mango butter for my hair. I'm about to add in some olive oil and kind of like what oils I have in the cabinet that are good for, you know, my hair. So that would be like olive oil. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish making this. So what I'm gonna do from here is I'm going to pour this in this pot here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this metal bowl in here, and I'm going to sit in here so it can start to melt, and you can see a little bit as it is melting. I put it in the freezer because I needed to freeze. So while I'm in the shower washing and conditioning my hair, it's going to get cold and like become solidified. And then I'm going to then apply that to my hair. Oh my God, y'all. So it's 2 in the morning and it is Sunday. We hear, mind you, this is CapCut. Hey goddesses, as we all know, TikTok is back, ha ha ha. So this is just my opinion and also my observation and research that I'm going to share with you goddesses. If you did not know, back in 2020, Trump is the reason to why the ban started in the first flipping place. If you did not know, this was an article that I found back in 2020. Okay. And also, if you were online during that time for the TikTok ban, you saw how when the ban happened, it was focusing on the Biden administration being the reason to it being banned. And then when it came back, it was about Trump surviving or bringing it back and whatever. That was the most narcissistic thing I've ever seen in my life. This is just my, like I said, opinion as well as what I think is going to happen. I believe that TikTok is going to be sold. I don't know if it's going to be sold to Meta, but it's going to be sold because there is a price for everything. With that being said, I'm so sorry if this is long, but we are now going to jump into Goddess Reset Sunday. So first and foremost, if you are new to Notion or if you have watched my other videos talking about Notion, I want to make this very clear. I have been using Notion, I would say I've been using it since November, almost a full quarter now. And it has honestly made my life so much better and so much more organized. So I have Notion on my phone and I've been doing everything on my phone but Notion is also an app that you can use on your computer. So at this big age, I realize how important it is to start budgeting your money. No matter where you are on your financial journey, you need to know where your money is going, things you're paying for. You need to know and understand your money. Financial literacy is how you're going to break out of debt and so on and so forth. So here's my budget tracker for January specifically. So you can see here that I have like nanny and I have Patreon and classes at the studio. And at the very bottom is my savings in credit union. Having a credit union is really important to have compared to just having Chase Bank. And honestly, I've heard terrible things. Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, but that is something that is all that we know. If y'all want me to touch on credit unions at some point, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm just gonna sit here and put this here. Credit unions are actually extremely useful and they actually care about their clientele. With having a credit union, they do pay you for having money in their account. Now, it may be like 5 cents or something, but compared to Bank of America, Chase Bank, or Wells Fargo, they, to me, do not care compared to credit unions. And a lot of credit unions are private owned, so that's a whole nother thing. How much my income is this month so far, okay? So at the bottom of that, if you can see, there is purchases in January, purchases in December. So I'm gonna click on that. This is really important for you guys to have, because this is how you're going to figure out what you're paying for. So I make it very clear on the dates as well as what I paid for gas, tea, probiotic drinks, Amazon, gas again, Hot Topic. Point blank period, what this is making it clear to myself what money I am spending. Just making it very clear to myself where my money is going. Because again, if you're just swiping your card and you don't know where your money is going and all that and more, and it has helped me tremendously understand more. So I have to update this as well. And I do this every Sunday as well. So this section is expenses, okay? This is a template that is free, so I will put it in the link in the description down below, but I will admit that I did tweak this from the original template. If you guys want me to like create like this for you guys, let me know in the comments down below. But point blank period, like this is what my expenses are. This is what I pay monthly. So I have my storage unit, I have Crunchyroll, I have Spotify. So if you see over in the corner where it has a purple mouse button as well as a green card button, throughout the month there are payments that are coming out. So I do switch them when it comes out monthly because a lot of them are an automatic payment and some of them are not. The one that is the green one has yet to come out of my account. So once that does happen, then I'm going to change it to the purple one, which says bank, because it makes it clear to me that it's come out of my bank. That money has come out of my bank. So with that being said, this is extremely important for you goddesses. Once again, I want to emphasize how important it is to be on your financial journey and to know where your money is going. And also, what are you paying for when it comes to your monthly subscriptions? So at this very bottom, when it comes to accounts, you see it has bank. So that shows how much I currently have in my account. I'm going to update that, but also pay attention to not paid yet. So not paid yet, in the expenses section that I have, this is an amount that I have yet to pay, okay? When I do change that in the expenses going to bank, it's automatically going to take out of my bank section, and then that paid yet is going to change. So I can come to this app and look at how much money I have in my account because it's right there. It does the math for me. Bottom, it says for savings, because that is my savings account. This is my whole budget tracker. It's, again, very important and imperative for you guys is to know where it is, where your money is going, because we're trying to be financially secure. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video, and I love you.